I'm Kirk. Welcome to my channel. Um, and today I'm just going to show you how I go about using the camera raw. It's the latest version though. A lot of people have been asking me how I go about that, and I've been learning some new stuff too. And I just want to show how I go about using them. So let's use this guy. Yeah, it's one great musician I've been working with. It's a great guy. Yeah, Brajay. Yeah, and okay, I have to also give photo credits to the photographer. Yeah, it's Pixel Effect. Yeah, great job. Did a great job. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's done. So it's camera raw 13. That's the latest camera raw. Yeah, the latest of them. So I'll just share the link to how to install it. I'll be doing a video on that later, but for now let's go on how I just brighten up the photo. I just add some touches on them, and yeah, work on them too. So there's it. Yeah, so I just try to divide them so that it show me the before and after. Yeah, how it looks and how it's looking. So so this is just it. And yeah, this camera or the interface, everything. We have the basic, we have the curves, we have the details, we have the color mixer, we have the color grade, and we have the optics. We have the geometry, we have the effects, we have the calibrations. The one I use the most is just the basic. Yeah, just the basic. And this photo it's clean already. Yeah, we could see the details already. Everything is just in line right now. So what I'll do is I just brighten up the contrast a little bit. Yeah, I give it more contrasty look. Then the clarity to a little bit, not too clear, but yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so that's okay. I guess the vibrancy also has some colors in it. Yeah, and I think that one too is great. Yeah, so yeah, so just lighten this up a bit, and it will depend on what you're using it for. um I kind of use it for mixtape covers, the flyers too. So if it depend on the job I'm using and the effect I want on it. So this I'm kind of just showing how I go about them and what I use here just for now. But I would have done a different thing if it was for a flyer or for a cover art. So yeah, any of that sort, I would have done something different because it should correspond with the background I'm using. Then the effects should all blend together. But for now, I'm just using it. I'm just showing how I go about everything here. So yeah, the exposure is kind of, you see, kind of give something here, but I don't try to mess with the exposure. Yeah, I just keep it as it is, and we go about this. Then the highlights to kind of, yeah, let's go with it. But with the clarity just, it builds up the photo. We give it that kind of pop. Yeah, give it that kind of pop on it. So yeah, you kind of see how this looks from this. You kind of get that feel from this one. You see, yeah, that kind of feel. So yeah, then the saturation. No, I don't want to give it much saturation because it tends to change its color. Yeah, so that's just deal with the black small. And my favorite is the DH. Like, you see, when you're using that, I don't know how to say it, but it kind of bring everything together. Like, you see, it gives it some pop on it. Like with the DAs is very special. Like I love the DAs too. Yeah, with the basic, sometimes I deal with um the noise reduction too when there are kind of noises on it, but with this image is very sharp. You don't need any noise reduction or anything, because if you try using the noise reduction, you see kind of smoothing the image out, and I don't like it that way. I want us to see his detailed face. Yeah, but yeah, you could use the noise reduction if you wanted. You see, kind of reduce it smoothens the face when you use the noise reduction, and that kind of look is not so cool for me, so I don't like it that way. But yeah, it's also cool. It's also cool. You could use it, but I don't try to. I don't try to go there. Yeah, and oh, okay. I didn't talk about the curves. The curve is also great, but I don't try to mess with the curve in the camera raw filter. I don't mess with curves here because it's just the image you're trying to um, brighten it up. And when you try use the curve here, you see kind of give it some look which kind of not too cool for me. But yeah, you see kind of not too cool. But yeah, if you want to use it, you could use it. But I don't mess with the curve. I don't mess with the details too unless I want to do some noise reduction. Yeah, I don't mess with them too. With the color mixer too, I try not to mess with it because it's going to change the color of the image, making the image look very fake. And if you want to maintain your image color, please don't mess with this too. But yeah, you could bring something out from this too. You could, yeah, just be creative. Just be creative. Just go in. If you want it, you could just use it. If you just want to do some stuff and yeah, bring it out, you could just go with it. But me, yeah, I'll tell you, I don't mess with this stuff. I don't mess with them. With the color grading too, I choose not to mess with them too. Yeah, because it's also going to change the color of the image. That's, as I said, if I'm using it for I didn't shoot this photo anyway. It's from a different photographer, and I already credited him already. Yeah, he did a great job. Yeah, so if I was to shoot this, I won't mess with this because it has the color of the person already. It's great, and the lightening of the photo, everything is great. But if you're creating a cover and you want to bring in some effects, with cover art, since the musicians are always creating stuff and they want to bring new stuff out there, you can mesh with this in order for it to link with your background. You can merge with this, but I don't go here too much. I try play around here. Yeah, so I try play around the image. Yeah, plays around here, and this one is too great. Like, you see, it kind of brings some nice touch to it. So I don't mess with this. No, I don't go there. I just use this most of the time to just bring in some reds and brighten up the image a little bit for it to look that kind of, you see, that kind of effect, like that kind of sweet stuff. Yeah, so that's what I do at the color grading too. With the optics, I kind of not go here too much. I don't deal with stuff here because you see, it try deform the image and trying to give it some effect, which I don't go there. So I that's a no-go area for me. I don't use it. Yeah, with the geometry too, I kind of don't use anything here. Yeah, because she kind of deform the image and making it look some way which I don't like. So we keep it also cool here. I don't go here. I don't go here. With the color mixer too, I don't go there. Then with the effect, sometimes I come here when I want to give it a grainy look. Yeah, giving a dark green look on the image, making the image look grainy. Yeah, you kind of come there, but that's only when the image doesn't have much detail on it. But with this image is very clean. The photographer did a great job on it, and yeah, and the pose, everything, it's very great. So I don't touch it with the greens on this, since it's dope. I don't do anything here. With the vignetting, it kind of brings some shadows around the image. Then it also bring more that's it try bringing more focus on the main image. Yeah, you see how is it? So I don't also play with that. That's a no-go area for me. I don't go there. So yeah, let's keep it at 0. I don't go there too. Yeah, and the collaborations too is a no-go area for me. It's a no-go area, but you could use it. You could use it. There's no limits on it. If you want to be creative on your image, want to bring some stuff on your image, you could use it. But I don't go there too. So yeah, that's it. This camera roll 13.3. I don't know if it might be the latest, because I also saw 13.4 somewhere, but this is what I use. So yeah, the basic, what I use at the basic is, I just, the temperature, I don't go there unless I want to change the coloring of the image. You use the temperature. Yeah, and with the exposure to, that's a no-go area for me. The shadows, if you want to bring in some shadow, you could go with it. The whites, I don't touch it. With the blacks here, I tend bringing in some darks in it and making it very clear too. Yeah, I go there to with the clarity. Yeah, yeah, because it brings that kind of vibrancy, make it look very clear. That sharp look. Yeah, could go with the vibrance too. And with the DAs, I love it very much. I kind of love it too much, kind of bring the effects this give, the Dolce and Ben gives. Yeah, the DH tend to give that effect too. So yeah, I kind of go with that one too. I love it very much. So yeah, the DH is, it's great for me. I go there with a vibrance too. Yeah, you could deal with it. You could go here, come here, like, you know, that it depends on you. For now, I'm just trying to brighten up the image. I'm not going to put any effect on it for now. So yeah, that's for the basic. For the curves, I don't go there. For the details, unless I'm trying to reduce some noises or giving some details to the image when the image is not too clear. That's when I use it. I don't use it, you could tend to use it. That will be great too. And with a color mix, I don't go there. With a color grading, I only use, yeah, I don't try to deal with this stuff. Yeah, I haven't tried going there because I want the image to maintain the highlight already. It's just a shadow. I try to bring in some stuff in there. You could just bring in some details too if you wanted. I needed it this way, so yeah, that's the only thing I do here. And with the optics, I don't touch with it because it's going to deform the image. With the geometry, I also don't go there. With the effects, I only use the green when I want to just bring in some more details when the image is not clearer. But with this image is too clear. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, so yeah, just that. And the collaborations too, I don't touch it, bro. I don't touch it. So yeah, just that's how I use this. There's a lot of options, there's a lot of things you could do here, but I think there's just, I don't go here because it's going to deform the image. I just want to maintain the images. There's a coloring. I'm trying to bring in some nice touches though. So yeah, this is how I use a camera roll. Yeah, this is how I go about using it. So you kind of, you see, they're getting that sweet touch. Yeah, a nice touch. Yeah, and photo credits to the photographer. I did a great job. So yeah, with this, I could just brighten up the color a little bit. Just try give it a little bit contrast. See, yeah, brighten up the image. You could also use a color balance here to just bring in your reds. Yeah, you see, just bringing in your stuff. You could use it. I'll also make a video on using the color balance because it's very great. It helps too. So yeah, so that's it. I kind of don't do too much on this unless it's a mistake cover and I have to go into it, like the effect. That's a different topic. We'll go on it on a different video. So yeah, that's how I use a camera roll. I'm Kirk and thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel because I'll be dropping in more videos. A YouTube enthusiast. I'm just a Photoshop enthusiast. I just love using the app from the day I was introduced to the app from my brother. He's also a great designer I look up to. He's a great dude. Yeah, check him out also. I love him. So just subscribe to my channel. I'll be dropping in more videos coming up. Yeah, thank you very much.